And so for our final part of our superintendent report tonight, we do have an operations update from Mr. Salters, and so we'd like to go through the progress that we've been making over the last month.
And thank you, Dr. Little. Members of the board, I'll start this evening with the now named Lakeside Middle School. And you can see we're making significant progress with the site. We have our 3 classroom wings up here, our front office is here with the roof on it, cafeteria is here with the roof on it. We have our main entrance for the service drive, the bus loop, which will actually come into the back of the site and loop around. That is completed. We haven't made the connection to Old Cherokee Road yet. That'll probably happen down the road here for a little while. Actually, as of today, this road is actually has the binder paving course down, so it is really in good shape. And what's going to happen is we're going to move traffic over to this side. This has been the primary access point to the construction. It's going to move to this side now and will allow for the other underground storage system for stormwater to be built here, and then this drive to be constructed, which is the main parent drop-off. This is an aerial photo of the site. You can see this is the auditorium area. This is where the seating actually will be. So this is the stage itself. And the associated rooms that surround that, the band, course rooms, dance room, and so forth. But you see the roofing has really made good progress. We have the white cap sheet, so that's final roofing on these areas, and then these areas here will be added, that cap sheet coming next. There's a closer shot of that auditorium area there. And then you're now looking you're over the school looking back out to Old Cherokee Road, which is out here. And this is where the athletic playfield will be on the campus. Again, the main parent drive will be on this side, and this is the main service drive here. We're continuing to work with SCDOT for permitting of the Old Cherokee Road improvements. That is an ongoing process right now. They have started a safety project down at the end of Old Cherokee, kind of off the screen this way, towards the little par 3 golf course. The federal highway, I think that was a federal highway safety improvement, and that's being done to line up Catawba Trail and Old Cherokee and move that red light. So that work has started, and we'll ultimately end up tying into that in the future. Here's just a few closer shots of some of the construction. This is up on the roof, and a lower shot of that. This was a concrete pour day. You see the wet concrete there over by the, that would be the stage area. And we have brick on most of the building, and then this is the cement board product. It's called Whitney High that will be finished out on this area. These are the science classrooms that are on the ends of the building. Here you're looking at the cafeteria over in this area and the kitchen area here. And this is the library looking out over what will be a courtyard eventually. And this is kind of the main stairwell that is out in front of the cafeteria. And then you're on the main level in the A classroom wing looking out, on the second floor level, looking out towards the library and that main stairwell in the commons area there. And a shot from the second floor looking down into the cafeteria. Moving on to Whitney High School, major project here, the 32 classroom addition is really doing well. We've got our, the building is basically dried in now. We've got our permanent roofing on, windows in place. And we're beginning to work on some interior finishes here. Spent a lot of time out there Friday with the vaccine clinic, and you look at that building and it looks like it's always been there. I mean, it really has turned out very nicely. Great addition to the campus. This is an interior shot. It's a lot going on here, but there's a main stairwell kind of in the middle of this addition, and this was a kind of an area where students will be able to have kind of a ad hoc classroom setting as well. And you're actually upstairs now, kind of looking down over that stairwell area. And just another shot of that same space. Interior classroom now, so you've got some wall finishes are on, you got some lights in, and we're getting ready for an overhead inspection there. And then we'll be able to drop the ceiling grid in. This is the Performing Arts Center, and so this is the main fly loft area. It's about a 60-foot wall there, which allows for the set design stuff to go up. Yes, sir.
It looks like the Big Mo in Monetta drive-in movie theater.
It would make a great drive-in wall right now. It really would. Eventually, that'll be closed in. Our big performing arts centers all have this fly loft capability to drop sets in and out quickly. This is the seating area. The main stage is here, obviously. So they're kind of working their way out of the building, but it's really taking shape nicely. And there's some, black box theater and some other classrooms that are in the interior repurposed stage area. There's a closer shot of that main stage opening and from the ground level. Just a few more shots. And now I'm excited finally to bring you some shots at Gilbert High School. Not a whole lot going on there yet, but we've broken ground. We're preparing the slab, and as you recall, we're doing a performing arts center here at Gilbert High School as well, and that'll kind of round out the performing arts centers at our high schools. And real excited about getting this project underway. It will be off the end of this building. The gymnasium is here. The main student parking lot is out here, so it'll be off the end of the building here as soon as that pad is prepared. And just, that's the softball field there, and you have a little hill that you go up to get to the athletic area. So kind of closes out the campus right off the end of that building. Also be a weight room and a wrestling room addition on that facility as well. And that's the building plan that we update we have tonight. Obviously, you can check our progress on the website with the different pictures and things that we have out there to keep track of all the various projects going on.
And then has DOT given us an estimated completion date in front of Lexington Middle School, or they won't commit to that yet?
No, sir. We haven't gotten that far with them.
Okay.
We've submitted plans. They do, provide comments on the plans, and we submit back. And they have. So we've been going back and forth with comments, and so we just received some comments back. We'll turn those around in a week or two, and then they'll, it'll probably take another month or so at least before we have final permitted plans, and then we'll, bid those. And the construction is going to take it's going to be a pretty good project. So, I would anticipate, maybe 5-6 month duration. There's a lot of utilities that have to be relocated and so forth. So it's pretty involved.
Dr. Little, is that
Yes,
it for
ma'am.
you?
That concludes the superintendent portion of the agenda.
all right? Thank you very much.